Shout out to the boys Grind HD. They out here grinding in motherfucking HD.
Baby, I won't tell if you won't tell. I mean, we can keep it on the hush hush. Let me show you.
From a little known town called Grand Rapids, Michigan. You know, gun rule, murder, mitten, born and raised. What brought me out here is just to pursue my dream in music, man. You know, I just kind of dropped the concept of high school to college and going and try to get a degree for something I wouldn't be using. So this is what the fuck I want to do with my life. And I feel like if you live and you got a dream, you don't pursue it, what's the point of living? You feel what I'm saying? So I can't out here pursue my dream. Another reason why I'm down here too, you know, through mutual friends and through a couple of mutual big homies that would business partners with drama kind of linked me up with the situation, you know, started sending beats back and forth, yada yada yada, and then I was introduced to drama, you know, and like every weekend I would come this way from Augusta. I would go back and forth to work and I would sleep in the studio, you know what I'm saying, just to get my situation right. And then it kind of transpired into the engineering situation because an engineer was needed, and I was just like, you know, here we go, I'm right here. And I picked it up and I'm like, shit, if the job is offering, it's a job, I need a bread. So shit, I went ahead and picked that up. I learned quick, so it started with the engineering, and then after the engineering transpired into being able to mix my own shit. And after I mixed my own shit and got a good quality sound, it kind of transpired into a production situation. Man, we out here at Zach's studio, about to go drop off some heat rock to the nigga Pill, MMG all day. I started with the Kids album, Absolute Greatness. I did more than half of that project, and then transpired to Gangsta Girl, the album Volume 2. I've done songs that have hit the net like Love for Money, of course, Sweat featuring Ray J and Fabulous. I'm Fresh with Mike Jones, Rick Ross, and Trick Daddy. Yeah, how could I forget We Must Be Heard featuring Ludacris and Busta Rhymes. I can't forget about that joint. Then we move on to Wyclef, From the Hut to the Projects to the Mansion. I did Walk Away, I produced Letter from the Pen, and I produced The Streets Pronounce Me Dead, which made it to 106 in Park.
V12 with the beats.
Okay, you got that crack rock. You feel me? It finna go down. This shit finna be like the 80s again. I'm finna bring that real old school hip hop / that loud shit back.
Let's do it, my nigga.
Real spin, you feel me? So like, these niggas ain't gonna know where to hit them, bro.
DJ Drama's album, Third Power, shout to Drama. I got Undercover on there featuring Chris Brown and J. Cole. And I also did a leak from there, which didn't make the album, called Words of Advice featuring Lil Wayne, Mac Main, and Kevin Costner. And shit. Also, we got me and Emilio Rojas, not just me though. I'm doing a major chunk of the production on this EP with the Billionaire Boys Club called Breaking Points. So look out for that too. And other than that, man, just working my ass off. Producers that inspired me to become a producer, I would say Just Blaze. Everybody say Dr. Dre, but I really wasn't a fan of West Coast music at that time. I am now, but you know, I grew up listening to Just Blaze. I grew up listening to No ID, Kanye. You know, that's like in the middle of my era. So pretty much I started listening to them and I took it my own way. Rather than following a blueprint, I made my own from that as my start. So those are really the three that inspired me. I know it's a lot more that are great, but as far as inspiring me to get started, those are the three that inspired me to get started. As far as producing radio shows, I do The Affiliate Streets is watching on Shade 45 every Friday night from 8 to 10. And I do Green Lantern The Invasion on Mondays from 10 to midnight. Well, I'm a real big car enthusiast, you know, and a V12 engine, was a 12-valve engine at that time, was kind of like, well, still is one of the top engines, you know, with the most valves that kind of put out the most power. So, with that said, I kind of took that moniker and I ran with it. It had a roll, it rolled off my tongue, V12, kind of liked it, you know what I'm saying? So, after that, the Hitman part, well, I'm a video gamer too, so I like the Hitman, you know, the video game, and also that kind of all coincides because, you know, making hits, so kind of just V12 The Hitman.
I won't tell if you won't tell.